Sam Bankman-Fried just lost $10 billion of everyone's money, and here's how it happened. Sam started making money from Bitcoin trading with his firm Alameda. Bitcoin traded at higher prices in Japan and Korea than other offshore markets. So he would buy BTC in other markets and then sell it at the exact same time for a higher price in Korea and Japan. This is a very simple and almost risk-free arbitrage, literally a money printer. As the crypto market grew and more people did this arbitrage was crushed by competition. Sam needed a new way to make his millions. He decided that Alameda would now become a market maker. That's a firm that trades all assets and makes money from the spread, which is the difference in their quote of the buy and sell price. You can do this over the counter, which is literally people trading, or through algorithms. But market making is very tough. It requires huge amounts of capital and extremely good risk management. Sam had neither of those. In order to get huge amounts of capital, he started his crypto trading platform FTX, which eventually attracted millions of customers and tens of billions of dollars worth of liquidity. Also, if you're a market maker, you have a massive unfair advantage over the market if you actually see everyone else's orders. Just imagine how easy it would be for you to make money if you saw millions of customers buy and sell orders and you know exactly where to trade. By the way, in normal markets, this isn't allowed. Sam also created many shitcoins. He'd take a small amount of capital, a few $1,000,000, and create a random token with a bare bones idea like Maps token, which was a crypto maps app. He also created a token for his exchange known as FTT. He'd release a very small amount of tokens to the market in order to create a market price, but he also had millions of tokens to himself and what Alameda had. Because the tokens he and Alameda owns get their price from the very small amount that are trading in the market, they had a high price and therefore a high valuation on their balance sheet. But this is fake value because if you wanted to sell all of those tokens at once, the market price would be much lower. At the same time, he could show that Alameda's balance sheet was strong, even though it kind of wasn't. During the recent crash of Luna and 3AC, it seems like Alameda took massive trading losses. Alameda's market making business essentially went bust. It was time for Sam and Alameda to declare bankruptcy. Instead, what Sam allegedly did was become a criminal and dip into the customer funds that he had over on FTX. A red line had now been crossed. Sam even lied about this on Twitter, telling all customers that their assets were backed 1-to-1 on FTX. He actually took customer funds and started bailing out bankrupt businesses like his own Alameda, BlockFi, and Voyager. This was an attempt to stop the rot and prevent exposure of Alameda's bankruptcy. Sam also sent weekly tweets that tried to deceive users about the situation at FTX. He'd show how he was buying back FTX's token, FTT, from profits made by the exchange. He was attempting to pump the price of the FTT token, which had a very small circulating supply in the market. But Alameda and FTX had massive amounts of FTT tokens in their own wallets that they were using to back loans that they'd got to bail themselves out. By the way, most of those loans were from customer deposits. In the normal markets, this would be called market manipulation, also illegal. At the same time, Sam went on a mainstream media campaign to show how well FTX and Alameda were doing, also telling media that FTX and Alameda had no direct links. This now seems to be a lie. Instead of losing all his own money because of his incompetence, it seems like he took all of his customers' money to bail himself out. As always happens, liars get exposed in the market.